Hey Nova Nation, I'm Victoria Newsom, ready to bring you the highlights from across Villanova Athletics. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Wildcat Rewind, presented by Friends of Nova. Villanova men's lacrosse stormed back to beat Marquette 14-13 on senior day, using a lightning-fast 3-goal burst in 41 seconds to take the lead for good late in the fourth quarter. Matt Licata led the charge with a career-high 5 goals, tying the game with just 2 minutes left before senior Luke Raymond buried the game winner moments later. The Wildcats closed it out with a final possession kill to secure their 5th straight win and move to 4-0 in Big East play for the first time since 2013. The Wildcats shook off a slow start and traded punches with Marquette in a back-and-forth second half. Jake Melchionni scored twice from the LSM spot and broke the program's single-season record for goals by a pole, while Tyler Sandoval won 10 of 16 face-offs to keep the Wildcats in rhythm. Gavin Michener dished out 3 assists, and Dennis Vargione made major stops to earn his 6th win and goal. With the victory, Villanova clinched a top 2 seed in the Big East tournament and will head to Georgetown on Friday with the regular season title on the line, starting at 7 p.m. And Jake joins us right now. Congratulations with the big win over the weekend. As things were getting down to the wire, what were their immediate reactions from the team and just how you guys adjusted?
I feel like we were down 2 with not much time left. We looked up on the scoreboard, and I feel everyone just kind of came together, and we were like, we still got this. There's still so much time, especially with Sandoval winning face-offs. And we have Matt on the other side who can obviously make plays whenever. So I think we still think we had a really good chance, and we believed in our guys and worked out.
As a long stick midfielder, how important for you is it to be just as dangerous as you are on offense as you are on defense?
I think it's important, especially in transition, because drawing, defensemen, and I can either bang it to the attackman, or if they don't come to me, I can shoot it. So it kind of brings the aspect of, just having another a guy on offense out there. I think it's important.
How's the team come together, especially it's coming towards the end of the season, you're getting ready for the Big East tournament. How have you guys really bonded and getting ready for this next challenge?
I think we have a super close group, so I think it's, important, or it's like shown that its importance throughout this stretch with the 5-game win streak, and I think it's going to continue to show its importance down the stretch with these big games, going out to Denver, traveling. So I think it's really important.
What's the goal for you in your game as you guys enter into Big East tournament play?
In my game specifically, I think, just being kind of a menace in between the lines, creating turnovers and, picking up ground balls, and then, maybe scoring or pushing transition and hopefully, getting other guys opportunities too.
What is your message to everyone who wants to come out and support, of course, Villanova Lacrosse?
I would definitely say come out and support. We would love it. We go to Georgetown this weekend, not too far away. It's like a 2-hour drive, so yeah, definitely come out and support.
Amazing. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Villanova women's tennis wrapped up a landmark run at the Big East tournament, reaching the championship match for the first time in program history. Entering as the number 4 seed, the Wildcats edged past number 5 DePaul and stunned top-seeded UConn in back-to-back 4-3 battles. Jenna Stevens clinched the win over DePaul with a gritty 3-set finish, and Maggie Gehrig and Lauren Monty came up big in singles to push the Cats past the Huskies. Their run ended Sunday against powerhouse Xavier, falling 4-0 to the 5-time defending champions. Despite the loss, the weekend marked a major step forward for Villanova. Players like Sophia Edwards, Olivia Corcoran, and Miriam Gondarova anchored the team throughout the season and tournament, helping the Wildcats prove they belong on the conference's biggest stage. Men's tennis wrapped up its season on Friday with a 4-0 loss to top-seeded St. John's in the Big East quarterfinals. The Red Storm took the doubles point and followed with straight set wins and 3 singles matches to close it out. Villanova softball closed its road trip on a high note, rolling past Butler 8-0 in 5 innings to salvage the final game of the series this weekend. After falling to Delaware early in the week and dropping 2 close contests to the Bulldogs, the Cats responded with a complete team effort in the finale. Maddie Burrows led the offense with a career-high 3 hits, while Brooklyn and Madison Ostrowski combined for 5 RBIs. Kat Gallant earned her 11th win of the season with 5 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits. Now they sit at 12-6 in Big East play. Next, they'll return home to face Towson before heading to Queens for a weekend series against St. John's, who currently sit in first place in the Big East. Villanova baseball had a rough week, getting swept by Xavier in a 3-game series. Austin Lemon and John Friedrich did what they could, each racking up multiple hits, but the team couldn't string things together when it mattered. On Sunday, they pushed hard in a 5-2 loss, but the late rally wasn't enough. Coming up, they'll host Bucknell, looking to reset and get back in the win column. With players like Lemon and Friedrich leading the way, it's a good chance to regain some confidence before a big road series at Creighton this weekend. Sammy Carey etched her name in Villanova women's lacrosse history on Saturday, becoming the program's all-time assist leader with 114 career assists. However, her record-breaking achievement couldn't prevent the Cats from falling to Richmond 15-10. Villanova looked sharp early, racing to a 6-1 lead in the first quarter. Sydney Pappas was on fire, scoring 2 of those goals and contributing 2 assists, while Rose Christie added 2 goals. But the Spiders turned the tide in the second quarter, reeling off 7 straight goals to grab an 8-6 lead at halftime. Richmond continued to control the game in the second half, outscoring Villanova 7-4. Pappas finished the game with 3 goals and 2 assists, while Kate Gallagher had 12 saves in net. With their regular season wrapping up, the Wildcats now shift their focus to the final game at Denver on April 26 at 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. Villanova Golf teed it up at the Mountaineer Invitational in 14th place at the Pete Dye course in Bridgeport, West Virginia, finishing with a team score of 943. Vibhav Alakhan led the Wildcats at T48 with a solid 74 in the second round. Jackson Leonard carded an even par 72 in round 2, while Matt Zerfus and Michael Vickers showed consistency through the first 2 days. Next up, they'll head to South Carolina for the Golf Big East Championships on April 26th. At the Wake Forest Invitational, Villanova's distance trio delivered historic performances in the 1500 meters. Junior Marco Langan won the fast section with a time of 3 minutes and 37.25 seconds, while redshirt freshman Bailey Hapler became the 49th Wildcat to join the sub-4 minute mile club, finishing at 3 minutes and 42.15 seconds. At the Virginia Challenge, Parker Turner ran a personal best of 10.54 seconds in the 100 meters, landing him 8th in Villanova's all-time list, while Justin Miller jumped 7.57 meters in the long jump, the best for a Wildcat in nearly a decade. Both athletes are now in strong positions for the upcoming NCAA East Preliminary. Sadie Sigefstead led the way at the Virginia Challenge, setting a personal best of 15 minutes and 55 seconds in the 5K, ranking 8th in Villanova history, 3rd in the Big East, and 16th in the East region. Ajane Thompson made history with a time of 13.6 in the 100-meter hurdles at the Virginia Challenge, breaking into Villanova's all-time top 10 and taking over the Big East lead. Olivia Allen became the first Big East athlete this season to break 1 minute in the 400-meter hurdles, posting 59.88 to finish 3rd in the invite section and nearly matching her career best time. In high jump, Malika Cunningham cleared 1.75 meters, taking over the Big East lead in her outdoor debut, while Taylor Woodschick set a new PR of 1.64 meters, marking her second consecutive meet with a personal best. Alex Payne improved her season best in the hammer to 52.72 meters, ranking 2nd in the Big East. Both teams are now turning their attention to the Penn Relays this weekend, starting Thursday, where they will face top competition. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of the Wildcat Rewind presented by Friends of Nova. Make sure to come out and support Villanova Athletics, and as always, go Cats!